Man, these terms are really hard.
Who is Rosa Parks?
You know what? Maybe Mama has the answer.
Oh,
Let's go find her.
Hey, Mama.
Hello. Hi, children. How's it going?
Good.
Alright. What can I help you with?
Well, you see, we need some help on our history homework. Do you know who Rosa Parks was?
Know her? Sweet, I am Rosa Parks.
What?
I am Rosa Parks. Well, girls, Rosa Parks. She was a nice black woman. And back then, when you rode the bus, and you were a black person, and a white person came up to you and they said, "Hey, get out of my seat." You would just get up and get out of your seat.
I caught shotgun. So, sucks. Hi.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What do you mean?
White people in the front, black people in the back.
Yeah.
Get out.
I called shotgun though.
I don't care. Get out of my car.
You're in my spot.
Hey, girl.
Hey.
Oh, hey, Rosa! How's it going?
What up, girl?
Well, up, girl? They making me sit in the back now.
man.
So I'm good.
But Rosa Parks, that day, she was weary from working hard. She was a hard worker, Rosa Parks was. And so a white man came up to her and he said, "Excuse me, I need you to get up out of my seat." And she said no. And that caused a bus boycott, which lasted for almost a year. That's what I know about Rosa Parks. She was a mother something.
Hey, Mama. Who are the Freedom Riders?
Freedom Riders. Let me see. They were black people who sat in the front of the bus, where the white people sit, and they would do it purposely to protest the white people, and it was done in the South mainly, and it caused big riots.
You guys can go a little faster than that.
Hello.
So where are you guys going? Where are you marching off to?
We are going off to the capital of the United States of America, and we are gonna go listen to whose speech are we listening to? Martin Luther King Jr. And we are gonna go listen to his speech with all these people walking with us. So, woo-hoo.
Wow, that's a lot of people.
Yeah.
How many do you think are here?
There's hundreds of thousands of people here. Blacks and
Wow,
whites,
just look at all of us.
all around. Combined. Yes.
So what do you think? What do you think of Martin Luther King's speech?
Great dude, great speech, man. Great dude, man.
Peace.
Really?
Give it a whirl.
So you two being white and walking with these colored folk, what do you think about it? What do you think about making everyone even? I mean,
We love you, white people.
Well, they're people too, so why should they be denied any of their rights?
Love your answer.
I have a dream that one day, down in Alabama, with its vicious racists, with its governor having his lips dripping with the words of interposition and nullification, one day right there in Alabama, little black boys and black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and white girls as sisters and brothers. I have a dream today.
Hi, I'm Martin Luther King Jr., not Sr., that's my father, and I am here
you probably know who I am, some of you, and my friend Malcolm X on my side, right there. And both of us want peace between the blacks and the whites in America, from the south to the east to the west to the north. Can I get a hallelujah?
Hallelujah.
Yes. And, you know, a difference between me and Malcolm, something that cuts right through us, is that I protest in peace. Can I get a hallelujah?
Hallelujah.
Yes. And now, between Malcolm X and I, you know, I want to make people feel comfortable with the blacks. You know, if a black man is yelling for peace, none of the white people will understand that. You know, we gotta say it in a peaceful manner so people have a feeling of happiness. You know, that's what I believe that should happen.
I'm Malcolm X, and I want freedom and equality for all African Americans throughout America, just as my friend Martin Luther King Jr. does. I believe the only way to do this is by force. Martin Luther King Jr. may be a great speaker, but you need to push people to make a difference in this country. The KKK killed my father, and I'm not going to let them do the same to me.
I believe in integration for the whites and for the blacks, and the right to speech and the right to talk. Oh, hey, Rosa, how's it going?
How's it going, Martin? I haven't seen you for like... I've seen you in a while.
Yeah.
It's fun.
How's the protesting with the bus?
It's going good. It's going good. No one's riding the bus. It's hurting the bus.
Oh,
So
yeah,
it's good.
You're doing great. Did you see my speech?
I saw you.
Washington?
I cried a little bit. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. You know, I had a dream the other day.
Oh, you had a dream.
I had
What
a
was your
dream.
dream? What was your dream?
I was petting a cat,
You were petting the cat.
and the cat bit me.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I know. That's what
That's
I said.
scary.
I know.
That's scary. That's not good.
I gotta go. I'll see you
gotta
later.
go. I'll see you later.
I told you so.
I'm going to discuss my participation in integration of schools when I was living in Chicago. And I have to refer to the Supreme Court of the United States in the case Brown versus the Board of Education of Topeka. That was the first time school segregation came before the Supreme Court. I lived in Chicago. My kids went to school from 1953 and finished high school there. There were so many children at Scott's school that the school had to go on double shift. Do you know what that means?
No.
It means some of the children went from 8 to 12. Others started school at 12 and went till 4. And it was mainly Negro children. The problem came when there were empty classrooms in a lot of white neighborhoods. So there was a movement in the PTAs, there was a movement in the black neighborhoods and even in some white neighborhoods to fairly redistrict the schools. So organizations started up, and we went down to the Board of Education, and we protested, and we had marches. I myself was a delegate to the Board of Education, where we spoke to the superintendent, and we described the situation at Scott School, and then we talked to the Superintendent Willis about integration, beginning to integrate Chicago schools. And he said, if you want to talk about integration, you can leave. And so we left. And as soon as we went out the door, 2 reporters from the Daily News said, they wouldn't let us in, but we want to write a story about you. So they did. So he wrote a story the next day, and it was in the editorial pages, and it was in columns. And Willis already was a bad reputation. had a worse reputation. I joined an organization called Teachers for Integrated Schools, and we were very active with publicity, and we started a magazine. We handed, on the anniversary of the Supreme Court decisions, we handed out 5,000 leaflets in the Loop about the Supreme Court decision, pointing out to readers that segregation hurts children, Negro children, in a way that cannot be undone. Our organization called a boycott of Chicago schools, a one-day boycott. And they had something like 178,000 children stayed home from school. Willis became, he was a terrible administrator. There was all kinds of editorials in the paper. There was finally PTA, people who had never criticized him before. Now that the city government knew that federal funds would be cut if they didn't pay any attention to the law, so they canceled double shift.
I can't believe that the teacher moved you to the back of the class.
I know, right? It's whatever. So how was the test?
I don't know, I think I failed.
Really?
Yeah.
Look at those two over there. What are they? Like, are they even people? Let's go mess with them. This is my backpack now.
Oh my gosh. Who do they think they are?
They deserved it. Just look at them. Are they even people? Like, seriously.
I'm so thirsty.
Audrey, you're always thirsty.
Yeah, I know.
What are you doing? This is not your water fountain. This is.
Oh, my bad.
Go there.
I'm so hungry. Finally, it's lunchtime.
You're like, I need to get a drink because my Coke is gone and I need some Kool-Aid right now.
Okay. Yeah, so.
You guys are in our spot. Yeah, get out.
My Kool-Aid!
Let's find out who knows facts about the civil rights movement. Look over there. Hello?
Yes!
Hey! Yeah, you know American Cultures Project? Can we interview you?
About what?
Malcolm X?
Who?
Malcolm X!
I have no idea who that is.
Do you know Martin Luther King Jr.?
The guy that wrote that thing?
So, who is Rosa Parks?
Rosa Parks. I'm not certain.
You're not certain? Okay. Do you know who the Freedom Riders were?
Oh, the people that drafted the Constitution?
Kind of. Yeah, that's one group of Freedom Riders.
Well,
but there was one during
Freedom
this,
Riders?
Riders, like they rode buses.
Oh, I thought you said Riders. R-I-D-E-R-S?
No, like riders. Yeah, like
W-R-I-T?
no, like writers. Riders.
Oh, with an
Riders.
R? Or
With an R.
Riders.
Yeah.
I don't know who
It
that
was
is.
during the civil rights movement.
Oh.
They were down south. They were black people who rode in the
I
front
call
of the
them
bus.
darkies.
Darkies? Oh, well, they were darkies who rode on the front of the bus during the civil rights movement.
No, actually they rode in the back of the bus because it was safer.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Do you know the name of Martin Luther King Jr.'s famous speech?
Yes.
What?
I had a dream.
Is that? Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Hi, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Who is Rosa Parks?
Rosa Parks was the African-American lady who was asked to move to the back of the bus, but she refused to. And then she got arrested. Do you know who Martin Luther King was? Martin Luther King was a African-American rights activist, and he wrote many speeches and had movements to, what's the word? I don't know what the word is. Shoot.
To push the civil rights.
Yeah. In support of the civil rights.
Let's see this. Are we done?
Yeah.
As long as I've got my suit and tie, I'ma leave it all on the floor tonight. Let me show you a cute thing. Let me show you a cute thing. Cause I love. Hey. Now stop. Let me take a good look at it. Ooh, so thick. I don't know the rest of the song. Yeah. Do right. Do right, do right.
And as long as I got my suit and tie, I'ma leave it all on the floor tonight. And you got fixed up to the night.